Yo, it's Ika here. I thought I'd go through some of the sets of last week, just in case people have missed them, and just look at some of the classic games. As the SPL is coming up, I thought that having a quick look, see what people are bringing in ORAS, and particularly GPU, which I'm interested in, will be just interesting, and I'm hoping that I can learn a bit from watching people play, as well as maybe, showing you guys some good sets. I haven't seen all of these sets, so I don't know. Like, I've seen Megazord versus Dragon Whale, and I've seen Lloyd versus HC. I actually did that one, and I know Can't Say versus Murley has been done by Puff and Grail. You should watch it if you haven't already. So I won't be covering the ones that have already been covered, but I'll go through a few of them. This is Raj versus Moose and Goose. Moose and Goose is a decent GPU player. I think he has a bit of a way to go, but he's solid enough in the tier. I don't know much about his other gens, so it'll be interesting. Raj also kind of has a bit of a way to go, so we'll see what they're bringing. They're both known for, Meese and Geese is supposedly, according to Bobo, known for memes. Raj is definitely known for his Don fan, which is unfortunately it's not good in GPU. Meese and Geese's team looks completely standard. Crest to check shit like basically dragons. You've got the Loom, Thunderous, could be anything. Probably Electric Gem, Conquerdor. I'm guessing Conquerdor here in with Thunderous. It's probably going to be his Suicune check. I mean, Suicune can beat all of these mons, but hey. Oh, probably his Diesel would go be his Kingdra and Ring check as well. But yeah, I got the double priority with Map Punch. Probably, I like to say it's nearly always Banded or DD. Dragonite. There are special variants as well, and Heatran just covers. It's just a good switch into Outrage. Also very good against Pharaoh. Not that this team has any problems with Pharaoh whatsoever. On Raj's end, you have an interesting team. He has like Alakazam. It could be like Sash Sam or Sash Metagross. Both of those are like pretty cool. I'd expect, like, given he has so many like potential Sash mons, that Landorus is probably Scarf or SD maybe. Quiverdan's Volk sounds pretty solid. Standard Kong, and I'm guessing the Donphan is like a Rock Lead. Right here, I look at Mishiimono's team, and I think really, depending on the set, could be really excellent as a lead. Fund is also fine because it actually, I think it actually beats Donphan 1v1, unless it's like some banded one. Or he could always go to Cresselia or Conquerdor if he's scared of anything. So anyways, let's get into the game. So we see the Donphan lead up against Cresselia lead. I can't imagine Donphan's going to be doing that much, unless it's maybe Endeavour. A nice Thunder Wave here from Meese and Geese, predicting switch out into, in this case, Metagross. Metagross still can't do that much against Cresselia, so it's interesting to see why he goes Metagross. We see a Flame, a Fire Gem, Heatran come out. He's going to go back into Crest on this. Raj is playing. Oh. Okay, he expects another turn out, but he doesn't. Raj doesn't turn out. Switch out. So yeah, we're going to see the Crest 1v1. Maybe this Donphan has Endeavour, but unfortunately it's already Oh yeah, Cuss Up Endeavour, that makes sense. Um, so yeah, we got the Crest on low health. Maybe this Vault could do something. I'd expect a T-Wave to come straight away from Meese and Geese. So yeah, the Bug Buzz shuts that down, and Dragonite should be able to clear this up with like an Outrage. Yeah, it's gone. So that's game one. I think Raj unfortunately had a team that probably wasn't as good against it, especially since he had a full health Heatran. There was no way Volcarona was winning, even if it had like maybe Hidden Power Ground could have won. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, we see this is why I'd expect more competitive games. So I'm going to check this. It's actually, yeah, you can see everything. Why I'd expect like more standard tiers. We got Meese and Geese with the Latimarwal, like a standard bulky offensive core. We have with like the Feedy Lando. I'm surprised you don't see a second Steel, but I guess Thunderous is fine as well. And then on Raj's end, you have Blaziken plus Metagross. It could potentially be some sort of hyper offensive build with like Sash Landorus lead. Porygon 2 here, it's a bit out of whack with the rest of the team. I think you could forgo P2, but it gives you a bulky background and a better matchup. P2 actually is excellent here. Looking at this, only Marwar really wants to deal with it. And Marwar looks, it's okay. I mean, it has to be worried about a lot of things, so maybe Porygon 2 is actually excellent here despite not fitting with the rest of Roger's team. So we see what we need. We have Lando versus Lando. The important thing, Meese and Geese's Intimidate goes off first. So what is that? A Jolly Scarf Rocks I'm not sure about. The knockoff there, it's good if he Raj has Naganadel or Metagross, so that is probably a valuable trade still for Raj. Here we see the Rock Tomb come out. Raj should be able to go for, I'm surprised he, like, with knockoff and Rock Tomb, I'd assume that's Assault Vest. Maybe it could be like a Stealth Rocket variant, but if you wanted to do that, probably doesn't have the U-turn. Yeah, so we see the U-turn from Lando straight into Marwar. This is the matchup you want to avoid. We see the Intimidate come out, and SD. I think this Lando is probably bulky enough to live a Sucker Punch. Yeah, we see the Earthquake just KO. Mimikyu should be able to pick this off with the Shadow Sneak, and then we see Mimikyu versus Mimikyu War. And right here, basically, Raj just wants to make sure that Meese and Geese doesn't get an opportunity set up with his Mimikyu, so he can't break through Porygon 2. The SD there, probably unnecessary, but I think Shadow Sneak could have been fine. We see Discharge here, but without what's it called? Without what was I gonna say? Without the Z move, especially, well, he was Ghost Sim Z anyways. Without Mimikyu, you're not breaking through P2. Gets the foul play right on the SD, and it's GG. On to game 3. Game 3, we see Oras, we see the Klefki from Meese and Geese. This is a very similar team to what Lloyd was actually running. We see the Don Fan again from Raj. I'm not sure about Don Fan in Oras. Here, it looks like, I mean, it can chip away at Garchomp, but I assume there's measures in place for Volcarona anyways on this team. Garchomp is probably going to be his main check, and Greninja can also do it. So yeah, Kang Cress. You always expect to probably see Cress, especially from Raj's side. Although, actually both of them probably going to bring Cress. Volcarona also looking somewhat decent. Let's turn off the music here. So we see the Kang versus Garchomp. We're going to see. I was surprised that we did not see a fake out from Raj. From Meese and Geese, but hey, it works out. He could preserve that for fake out chip. Protean, Dark Protean, very lucky roll actually there on the Dark Pulse, because it allows him to get into Citrus Berry range. I'm assuming this is a roll. But yeah, gets flinched unfortunately by a Dark Pulse, which is gonna mean he's gonna have to sack Rotom. Gonna bring in Kang, probably gonna fake out, yeah. And I'd assume this is, with Cress, this is the end of the game. The flinch kind of just decided it really, because he can just switch out. And is this Rocky Helmet? Nope. He can Ice Shard anyways. But yeah, if the flinch hadn't have happened there, Kang fake out would have probably KO'd, and then he can bring back his Rotom in and just pump this Donphan after the chip from Kang. So yeah, unfortunate, but it is what it is. So that's Raj versus Meese and Geese. It was an alright set. These guys, I'll watch game 1 and I'll see how I feel, because I don't know either of these guys, Velvet Blood or Tom Yabo. Man, I've seen this team before. Is this a sample? I feel like this is a sample team, and that's definitely a sample rain. I don't want to watch that game. We can quickly skip through it. Okay. P2. Okay, so Naga basically wins. How does Naga win this game when he has a Mega Swampert? Oh, he goes hard Swampert on Devastating Drake. SD, he's actually really lucky to live with Naganadel there, because I'd have just gone for SD Giga Impact if he had that, or Grassium Z, whatever he has here. His Z move needed to come out that turn, otherwise, yeah, he deserves to lose. Tom Yabo there. We have we have one less standardish Oras team, which is the Velvet Bloods one. I mean, it has the Thunderous, which is very common, but Bishop, interesting choice when there existeth Talonflame and the Earthquake. But yeah, looks like actually has a good matchup here, given he has a double Intimidator, so the Divine Boost is going to come into play perhaps. Ferrothorn also looks extremely annoying for this team unless Zard is brought. And Zard actually looks annoying on the other end, so we'll have to see how it goes. So leaves Bishop versus the Ferrothorn. Probably see Rocks here if he had it. Seeds is fair enough as well. Taunted the Talonflame. You expect probably a Flare Blitz to come out here. Oh, very unfortunate crit against Velvet Blood there. This is going to kill anyways. Oh, we have a Sash Bishop. Interesting. He can just go Ferrothorn here, and Ferrothorn I'm pretty sure just wins the game. Do you put Stealth Rock? Nah. Or you can Seeding is fine, I guess, as well. Gyro Ball, yeah. quite a bulky Thunderous spread, but it's like this is probably just T-Bolt plus HP Ice or something like that. Oh, Lumberry Fairthorn. Okay. Yeah, that game's over. Lastly, we have the GPU game. I actually like both of their teams. The Infernape is an interesting bring. Definitely with the coverage, it can be actually a bit of a threat. Although it's hard-walled by Suicune is a problem. But Infernape definitely has enough special attack to run HP Ice. So there is that. And, priority to KO Mamoswine can do a decent damage to Blaziken. Suicune actually looks like a really big annoyance to this team. Depends on what the Thunderous set is. Gyarados. It could be annoying. It depends. Mamoswine on the other end, Mama actually really annoys his team unless he brings Sizzle, but Sizzle is set up for like 4 of Tom's mons, so we'll have to see. Infinite lead, I'd expect it to be Sash Nape then. Nice fake out. I guess you're going for like not Sash. And obviously Thunderous outspeeds by 1 point. I didn't know that. 2 points, I didn't know that. So we see the Prankster T-Wave come here. Draco's going to be dropped. Okay, Dragon Gem. You see Gara switch. We see if this is Banded or SD. SD Scizor. Gara can win this. But yeah, especially with the Water Gem. And we see the Mamoswine, Sash Mamo here. Why is it? Oh, it's Scarf Mamo. The Icicle Spear. Yeah, Icicle Spear should, if you get enough rolls. Ooh, that's very unfortunate. The 3 hit Icicle Spear will KO Latios always. So yeah, this has got a bit of luck in here. Allowed Velvet Blood to secure the win. Okay, sorry for the Fire Blast miss Game 3. Who are these guys? TectonicDestroyer versus the Squash. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that is definitely not the same game. Surely not. Okay. This is Grill's hidden, basically a variation of Grill's team versus the whatever tower, Haunted Tower versus this is Double Dragon. Is the Japanese the name of the team. I'm trying to think who actually created it, but yeah, it's a variation on that with the Scizor Naga core. Doesn't that usually have Tapu Koko on? I can't remember. Anyways, we see Mega Scizor lead. Interesting lead. I feel like Scizor loses to everything except Mimikyu on that build. I guess it depends on the Snorlax set. I mean, it's not going to do anything to Hippo. I guess that's good that it got got everything off in terms. Knocked off the Rocky Helmet. Right here, we see Hippo has the Whirlwind. Most likely doesn't have the Yawn, which is probably better for. Well, I don't know. With U-turn, it can be pretty good against Yawn shenanigans if you just Volt turn. So we're going to see if this Gren is. I expect Hippo to switch out. Snorlax, perfect Greninja counter. If he shows the My Tech, which is the. Oh, that's really bad from Squash. They're going for the second substitute. He should actually have gone for a Scold. Because the thing is, here, Waterium Z won't kill Snorlax, and he'll get his bulky berry and be able to kill back. Whereas if you hit the Scald there, you'd have the damage to KO. And right here, we're going to see, does Snorlax have Fire Punch? Essentially is what this going to come down to. Oh, that crit is very unfortunate. I feel like, given that the knockoff has already been shown from Squash, that TectonicDestroyer should probably be going for his attacking move. Though I think at this point, Squash has got this game. Gyarados is probably not going to be able to beat a Porygon 2. Yeah, especially not one with Thunderbolt. He can flinch it down. And Ice Beam is probably going to take out this Hippo, given that it's defensive. And it doesn't have Yawn, so it can't even hacks P2. Yeah, you can slack all you like. Eventually, Sandstorm is going to end as well. He can just go between Sizzle and, well, Freeze can happen as well. He can just go between the two. We see in ages amount of shit happen. Okay, we've got GBU here. Interesting core here that you generally, well, you see Ferrothorn plus Heatran, but this is a very Gen 8 looking core. TectonicDestroyer's team looks very standard GBU. The Sand. Cresselia here is going to be really annoying for TectonicDestroyer to deal with. But, and yeah, Suicune could potentially be annoying. Has some decent D-Dye checks. So we'll see how it goes. So we see the Thundurus lead up against Ferrothorn. Nasty plot. Fund. Is he going to expect the Focus Blast? No, he just doesn't respect it whatsoever. Oh, it doesn't respect it again. Squash, you're not going to respect the Focus Blast. Oh, he didn't respect the Focus Blast. Oh, he could have got Chomper. Now, I don't know why he went for an Outrage here, Squash, because Outrage is like this is a guaranteed Cresselia game, and you're locked into Outrage. You're gonna be like, he could have even gone Coon, because is this 4-attack Coon? I'm not sure what I think about 4-attack Coon. Shake hold. I'm assuming Squash loses this. Oh, maybe it's Assault Vest, Assault AV Coon. But even so, Psychic wouldn't do that much to AV Coon. Nah. Interesting set. Okay, we have game 3. We have an Espeon for TectonicDestroyer. Squash bringing like a very Gen. This is Gen 6. That's why it's a very Gen 6 team. This TectonicDestroyer team is weird. Looking through it, Kang versus AG. That's a fire blast. Kangaskhan. Do you actually? Okay, yeah. Conk can actually beat Suicune 1v1 if you get like a decent Drain Punch rolls and shit. Like, I'm surprised this Suicune isn't really low. I don't like Rocky Helmet Coon. It just like Rocky Helmet with rest, perhaps. I don't know. So we see Fake Out plus special. Aegislash should. I don't know why King Shield's here when he knows it's special. He should have just gone for Flash Cannon. especially when it's doing that much damage. Outrage, not gonna work out. And yeah, I think this is GG. You could just King Shield. But I think Conqueror probably KOs with like Mach Punch. Or Salvage KOs with Double Edge. Or Return. Return actually goes, okay. GG's. Let's have a look at Mish versus Hastar. Both of these guys, this is like probably a more higher level game. Both of these guys are known within the community. I played Mish at GPU. He's alright at GPU. There's like a few things he doesn't know, but you know that comes with lack of familiarity. Hastar bringing a very fat team. Mega Venusaur is always like a groaner when you see it on the enemy team's screen. Mega Kang as well. Interesting looking team. Another Lati Marwar thing from Mish. This is actually a team that I'd prefer using over the one that we saw earlier. So we got Coco versus Lando. We see Coco goes before Lando. He switched out to Hippo anyways. We see the Earthquake actually does a reasonable amount of damage. We're gonna see whether, yeah, that's especially as defensive. So nice double into. I guess there isn't really a double. That was his best switch into VD. So a Shadow Ball gonna come out from the Aegis Slash here. Not going to do Lassie too much good, but I'm surprised it goes Vini here rather than Lando. But the Calm Mind actually indicates that he had a good plan there in mind. I was surprised that Hastar didn't go hard Coco on the Calm Mind, because the only reason you go in there is to Calm Mind on the King Shield. We see that this Vini is definitely offensive as hell. Yeah, it takes so much from Hippo Earthquake. The pump land, so basically the game is maybe HP Ice can do it, depends on the Lando set. So yeah, Sash Lando though, it's not going to happen. So we got GG, Mish probably winning game 2 as well, I guess. Both looking very standard teams. Actually, both. The thing with Oras is, look, they have the same 4 of the same Pokemon on their team. I mean, this is why I don't like this tier that much. And the other 2, like, I guess Charizard is kind of cool. Thunders versus Gran. Yeah, you just with Gran is one of the most broken Pokemon in the game. You just like, oh, is he Torrent? Who knows? Aegis Slash is actually an alright switch into Gran. Though you have to fear the Dark Pulse. He has no Gran switch-ins Hastar on this team. So we're going to see a Fake Out here. Fake Out does so much, Kang is broken as well. Sucker Punch, big KO the Gren. Gren's always going to be 4 attacks. I'm surprised he didn't hard into Hippowdon. He should Stealth Rock here. Okay, Rock Tomb, I guess it works. We have Secret Power, aka Hacks. Now he could just start Yawn spamming. Nice Citrus from Mish. Yeah, we're going to see some Yawn spamming until Kang has to go to sleep, basically, because going into Talonflame. I'm surprised he roared there, and now he should roar again. Nah, I think roaring again was better play. So yeah, Talonflame basically dead. Just gonna wait until Ken goes down, and we see Charizard coming. Charizard should be able to pick up a KO here. Flamethrower, yeah, Flamethrow's gonna do it unless Kang is faster. We're gonna see a fake out for sure. Maybe Sucker Punch can actually KO. Oh, he's playing all this. I was gonna say Sucker Punch was gonna win, but nice win on the mind game. Sucker Punch still nearly KO'd. That's how good Kang is. Very close game too. I think Puff has already commented this game and this game, so I'm not going to go through them. I'll have a look at One Trick Pony versus Sificon. Hey man, I approve of this team. I'm pretty sure that this team that Sificon's using has regular Swampert on. I'm pretty sure I played it. One Trick Pony running a very standard type of offensive team, but with probably like, you know, Subcon Mind Suicune or something like that with leftovers. So we see the Suicune lead straight away. This I'm pretty sure this Swampert is Stealth Rock. Yeah, is lead Swampert with Yawn and Raw. No, very nice stay-in from One Trick Pony, predicting the Raw out. I'm surprised. He should always just keep yawning until he dies. I don't think Sificon knows how to play. Is not playing the, like, I guess what you call the Hippowdon sort of thing correctly, which is why One Trick Pony is getting a lot more out of this. Coco's gonna come out. T-Bolt doesn't kill the Suicune. Miracle, okay. So it was AV. Yeah, I guess that's. If he's just spamming Scold instead of Calm Mind, I guess you can predict that if you think about it. And Mega Sizzle here, gonna have force a Bullet Punch essentially. Gara comes in, the Intimidate on there. We see. I'm surprised there was the Mega. If only because this thing will definitely have U-turn. I don't think Ghost Z can KO actually from that range. Perhaps, or if it didn't, Ghost Z into Shadow Sneak will KO. Yeah, so that's like well played by One Trick Pony. This team, Aura's team, what is this rubbish, man? Like, look at this. We got Tacticat, assist Spore rubbish. We got Hail plus Drill, man. This is being given by like Salami or something. So we see, yeah, obviously he's not going to go the assist Spore route. Since this guy has probably has a pretty decent check to it, at least not yet. We see the Abomasnow, Sasha Abomasnow lead. Did nothing really. I'm surprised he didn't think that this would be a Mega T-Tar. So probably go see the Gengar and the Talonflame. Regular Gengar leaves me to believe it's probably Sash, because if you're running, or you could be running Double Mega. I guess Double Mega is fine, but generally you have your trio, and then you have your trio, and then you have your trio of like Haxin, Spore, Assist nonsense, and then you have your regular trio. So I think One Trick Pony could have predicted that he was going to bring those three and perhaps like Rotom lead would have, or Drill lead, maybe Drill would have just destroyed him straight away. If this is like Scarf Mold Breaker would actually tear this team apart. Although you're risking the assist ball. You can bring a Bomber Snow as well, anyways, to shut down some of the nonsense. GPU, one trip only, bringing my boy Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee actually pretty good in the rain matchup. Very good in this matchup. Stone Edge to hit this high jump kick, like destroys everything after a fake out. Other than Salamence, you have to watch out for Salamence. The other thing I'm thinking that's definitely coming is the Ferrothorn. Look at Ferrothorn and then look at this. This boy's like forced to bring like Salamence or Yanmega. Sificon is no. Maybe you shouldn't be baited into Hitmonlee. I'm surprised he didn't expect the one trick only didn't expect the Focus Blast. Nice. Nice Protect. Should have predicted the switch out after the Focus Blast there. We see Thunderous probably going to go for a Subtoxic. Yeah, Subtoxic. Very annoying. Probably going to go for... I'd go for another sub here. But Protect is fine as well. You're just like slowly wearing this down. Is that a Scarf Salamence? You don't really see Rock Slide that much on Mence. We see Yanmega come out. I'm surprised he didn't go for another sub. Like, you just play mind games with this. Now you go for Toxic. This is actually annoying. Protect. Should definitely go for sub here. Yeah, you can't even encore him into sub, I think. I'd have protected on that turn. But hey, I guess Yanmega can come out. Maybe Specs, Tinted Lens, Bug Buzz can KO. And it turns out this is Tinted Lens. Not going to do anything to Ferrothorn, unfortunately, though. So, I'm surprised he even went for the Protect there. Earthquake doing nothing. This must be a choice lock Salamence. We've got the nice Stealth Rock to make sure Yanmega dies. Hitmonlee comes out on nice Hitmonlee on the Fire Blast. It's obviously not choice locks, but hey, fake out here gonna probably mean he cares. Is he gonna go? If you're a man, you go for a high jump kick. Or well, if you're a man, you go for a high jump kick. You don't need to. It doesn't really matter. You just protect store. Or you could have even switched out into Sack Ferrothorn and gone back into Hitmonlee and faked out again. Otherwise, you're always winning that GPU game. Montereezy versus Arctic. I guess this is the last one that I'll look through. So we got NG with a team I know he's played with. Arctic looking like there's a lot of Naga Sizzle. I'm not a huge fan of the core, but yeah, at least you know this has got strong runs. Probably Sash Lando, some nasty plot fund with the Mega T-Tar perhaps. We got Sash Superior, very similar sort of build. Even though the teams look different, it's similar in essence. So we see the Sizzle lead, probably for specifically to counter lead the Serp. Very bulky Mega Scizor is. So without a boost, it's not going to KO. And yeah, just Arctic playing textbook. Goes out into T-Tar on the on the SERP. I mean, this game's probably over. That looks like to be like a very bulky T-Tar as well. Maybe even assault vest. Or Z. It does, yeah, I mean, T-Tar's so bulky under sand that it doesn't matter. I guess your only way to win is to SD here as Sizzle, as extra drill, but since you're mold breaker, you're probably mold breaker scarf. He tries to predict the double into NG tries to predict the double into T-Tar since that's the only way he can win. Now he does it, but if he doubled there into drill, he would have won. Unfortunately, the devastating Drake has already been used, so this is not going to KO. And Fire Punch gonna cleave through his team. Does he get the flinch? Yes, he does. But the 50% parry is also being gotten. So, oh, nice, another flinch. Hey, you never know. Nah, it's not happening today. Lastly, we got Gen 6. NG bringing the most standard of standard teams. Arctic's looking a bit. It's also old school. A lot of good bonds there. Probably got the belly drum Azumarill. Could be a threat. Who knows? Talonflame here into the Lando lead. Depends. The Toxic, a slow Talonflame. Is that Scarf Toxic? Yeah, probably Scarf Toxic. Power Up Punch, easy Power Up Punch on the Ferrothorn. Something probably dying here. I expect almost certainly expect. Okay, the Earthquake is a very interesting play. There, I'm not sure. This set is very interesting. With Power Up Punch, you'd expect a Fire Punch to come out. Is it Protect? Okay. Hey, if Arctic was a Don, he'd go to Lando here. But easy revenge with Azu. Talonflame can't come into Azu. Oh, that does nothing though. Indicates that it's probably Citrus Berry. Yeah. Scarf Lando probably wins with Stone Edge or Rock Slide. Nice play, Rough. I think this game is over. Priority Brave Bird comes in before the Aqua Jet, but we're gonna see a Lando go for a rock move here. Stone Edge, Scarf Stone Edge doing what it does best. I'm surprised NG didn't go for a quick Brave Bird, but maybe he didn't notice that it was Scarf. So yeah, that's it really. Cheers for tuning in. I thought that I'd do that just, to recap the week. I guess I can. I think Puff has already covered Dragon Whale versus Megazard as well. Otherwise, I cover that one. So, yeah. Thanks for tuning in. I'll try and timestamp these as well when I upload it, so people can just have a look if they're not interested in watching all the games. Let's just stop recording.